a judoka who will definitely enter the Judo Hall of Fame after her career is over. Her style is absolute domination on the tatami. A judoka who was able to perfect moves to perfection and win almost all possible judo titles because of them. A judoka who defeated Ippon Abe Uta twice and they left her a chance. Natsumi Tsunoda is a 3-time world champion, a 2-time Asian Games winner, and a multiple winner of various international tournaments. Her career is absolutely fantastic. Natsumi Tsunoda is the most dominant Japanese judoka next to Abe Uta. 2016 Tokyo Grand Slam. Natsumi Tsunoda then fought in the under 52 kilograms category, the same weight class in which Abe Uta competed. The Japanese woman finishes the first bout thanks to a wazari throw as well as an arm pain hold. Jujigatami is Natsumi Tsunoda's signature technique. And here is the second crowning technique of the Japanese judoka, and it is tomonage. Tomonage, jujigatami, or painful hold on the arm. These words will be used very much in this video, because in 80% of cases, Tsunoda wins with these techniques. The Japanese woman advances to the final of the Tokyo Grand Slam, where she will face Abe Uta. Tsunoda dominated the entire bout and literally drove the young Abe around the tatami. In the end, a tomonage throw, followed by confident arm drag, resulted in Ippon and a win over Abe Uta and Tokyo Grand Slam gold for Natsumi Tsunoda. And right from here we go to the Japan tournament where Tsunoda fought against Abe Uta. This was back in 2017. Natsumi fights hard for 2 armbars, controls Abe Uta, goes for a head kick, and earns an Ippon. 2 bouts in a row against Abe Uta, and a solid win from Natsumi Tsunoda. Not many people knew about the bouts between these 2 judokas, as Tsunoda was masterful in both bouts and won them convincingly. But we return to her career. World Championships in Budapest in 2017. It would seem that such a tough, strong judoka should easily win the World Championship. And yes, indeed, Natsumi performs very well. She wins the first bout thanks to tomonage and a hold. By the way, Natsumi's partner is one of the strongest in women's judo. She trains in the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu club in Japan, which is quite noticeable by her step transitions to arm wrestling in the parter. In the end, the heroine of our video goes to the final of the World Championships in Budapest, and it was, by the way, her first World Championship. Her opponent in the final, Aishishimi. In the end, Tsunoda lost and was second at the World Championships in 2017. Tsunoda then had a real black streak. At several tournaments, she failed to take medals for one reason or another. But we move on to 2018 for the Budapest Grand Prix. 2018 has been quite a fruitful year for Natsumi Tsunoda. Time to come back and dominate again. An overhand throw and then an arm painful throw, first round behind us. Then a double armbar throw, and also an armbar in the quarterfinals. Natsumi advances to the finals against Charlene Van Snick of Belgium. Beautiful throw by Kouchigari on Ippon, and Tsunoda is back with gold on the podium. The Japanese woman leaves the arena with a smile on her face. It's already going to become her thing. You'll notice it more often in the future. Asian Games Jakarta 2018. At this tournament, Tsunoda showed maximum dominant and attacking judo, although she finished the first meeting by Shida. But already in the quarterfinals, the Japanese demonstrated the coolest Sotsurikimigoshi throw on Ippon from the rack. In the semifinals, our heroine deftly copes with a judoka from North Korea. And now in the fight for the gold of the main tournament of the continent, Tsunoda defeats the opponent from South Korea with a painful hold and becomes the champion of the Asian Games 2018. 2018 Osaka Grand Slam Tournament 2018. A tournament where Abe Uta and Natsumi Tsunoda will meet each other for the 3rd time in their careers. Tsunoda, in her own fashion, ends all bouts with a tomonage primo bout. Some would say, what's so interesting about winning with the same technique? And I answer, everyone knows her crowning move, as well as Yoshiro Maruyama's takedown or Shohei On's back mount, but no one can defend. That's the skill and the ultimate class of an athlete. In the semifinals, Tsunoda defeats Abe Uta's familiar Abe Uta, Amandine Bouchard of France, and advances to the finals against Abe. Abe Uta, meanwhile, was already the reigning world champion after the Baku Championships. In this final, Uta also failed to throw Tsunoda once and chose the tactic of attacking time after time, putting her opponent off balance. In the end, Tsunoda gets a not-so-essential 3rd Shido in my opinion, and thus Abe Uta wins. But the score between the two, to this day, is 2-1 in favor of Natsumi Tsunoda. 2018 has been a very fruitful year for Natsumi Tsunoda, as I said earlier, and she's off to the Masters tournament in Guangzhou. Back then, Tsunoda still showed a couple of nice holds though. Let's say that quick tominage throw in the quarterfinals with the transition to Jujigatami. Then Tsunoda's cool throw from the rack in the semifinals and a confident entrance into the finals of the prestigious tournament. In the final, Natsumi fought against Amandine Bouchard of France and defeated her thanks to Tominage's Wazari and became the champion of the prestigious Masters tournament. Then probably the most crucial moment in the Japanese woman's career takes place. Tsunoda decides to change her weight class. She decides to go from 52 kilograms to 48 kilograms. And to get into this weight, Judoka has to lose an average of 5 kilograms of weight. The first tournament at her new weight is the Grand Slam in Osaka in 2019. A year has passed, the weight class has changed, but nothing has changed. Still the same tominage throw brings Natsumi Tsunoda a bronze medal at a prestigious Japanese tournament in a pre-Olympic year. Mind you, the Tokyo Olympics didn't take place in 2020, but in 2021. Here it is 2021. Tsunoda didn't make it to the Tokyo Games. Funa Tanaki, who was very unstable, flew instead and was second at the Olympics. But we are interested in Tsunoda, the real queen of this weight class. In the first bout of the World Championships, Tsunoda defeated Milica Nikolic from Serbia thanks to a painful arm hold. Then there was a meeting against a strong French woman and also won by painful hold. Agree that Tsunoda is a master of parter. All the bouts ended early with Jujigatami holds. Bravo Tsunoda. Semi-final against Istria Krasniki, who will become Olympic champion in Tokyo. But Natsumi Tsunoda doesn't care. She came to win. The Japanese woman advances to the final against another young representative of the Japanese national team, Koga Wakana. A throw over the head in the first 40 seconds of the golden encounter, then a counterpunch, and Natsumi Tsunoda becomes the world champion a short time after moving to a new weight category for herself. From that moment on, full dominance and a new era in the under 48 kilogram weight class begins. The prestigious Paris Grand Slam 2022, Tsunoda wins confidently in his own style. Grand Slam Ulaanbaatar 2022. Tominage's throw to Ippon, followed by Koichigari's throw to Ippon. Natsumi Tsunoda advances to the final. Tsunoda laughs and smiles on the way to the finals, fantastic control of her emotions and confidence in her abilities. In the final, Tsunoda defeats a Mongolian judoka and wins another gold medal in her career. And we move on to the World Championships in Tashkent in 2020. First title defense for Natsumi Tsunoda. What do you want to say? Friends, I've never seen such a seemingly easy World Championship victory before. Tsunoda crushes absolutely every opponent and confidently defends the title. It took Natsumi about 6 minutes of total time to win in 6 bouts, and that's at the World Championships. But the Japanese demonstrated the same familiar judo, tominage throw, arm wrestling. Everyone knows about it, but no one can defend. Tsunoda is a 2-time world judo champion. After such a dominating performance at the World Championships, I was just waiting for Natsumi Tsunoda's next world title defense. The second defense of the world title for Natsumi. This time we will move to Doha in Qatar. And as it may sound, at this tournament Natsumi looked as relaxed and focused as possible. She beat her opponents without a chance. She defeated her opponents with her favorite techniques, tominage and painful arm hold. In the semifinals, Tsunoda confidently defeated Frenchwoman Blandine Pond with a choke hold. And in the final, she was challenged by a strong Frenchwoman Shireen Bouclé. But Tsunoda performed her crowning tominage hold on Ippon and became a 3-time world champion. A very confident performance and the 4th medal total from the World Championships in her career. The last tournament in our video is the Tokyo 2023 Grand Slam tournament, a prestigious, competitive and unofficial World Championships. In the 1/8 final, Natsumi wins convincingly thanks to an arm pain hold against a Korean judoka. Then the quarterfinals, also an armbar with a cool transition after a tominage throw. 40 seconds into the semifinals, Tsunoda again holds a Jujigatami hold and her opponent gives up. The final is against Spaniard Julia Figueroa. Tsunoda enters the final laughing and smiling. Literally 20 seconds in, Tsunoda delivers a Jujigatami painful hold and takes the gold. Just a parter machine and the queen of this weight. Now, after years of dominance at this weight, Tsunoda deserves her chance, and she made the Japanese team for the Paris Olympics. I think she should take the gold and then everything will fall into place. What do you think of Natsumi Tsunoda after this video? I look forward to hearing from you in the comments.